Well, g'day everyone, and welcome to Deadliest Catch Alaskan Storm. I'm going to do a little bit of a playthrough of this. I know how old it is. I can't remember. I think it was 2001 or something that this came out. But it definitely, you can see it's in 4:3 ratio. It took me ages to get this running. This is an old copy of mine. It took me ages to get it running on Windows 11. I can tell you, I had a bit of a nightmare, but I think I have actually finally done it, which is really, really cool. And we're going to hit a series on it. So let's get stuck into it. People are saying that this is the best Deadliest Catch game. And I would probably agree with them. Let's go new career. Intermediate, pots, payload, nice build up have a reduced effect. Chance of breakdown is slightly reduced. Crab schools move and deplete at a slower rate. Chances of crew injury are reduced. Crew morale and fatigue go down slower. Easy, pots and payload, yeah. Chances of breakdown, so crew injuries are limited. Crew members heal faster. Crew morale and fatigue go down slower. I'm going to go easy for our first playthrough on this. I'm going to do it. Okay, you can view the boat. Now, we can actually select what boat we want to run. So that's SIG. That's the Northwestern, which we all know. We've got the Sea Star right there. We've got the Cornelia Marie with Captain Phil Harris there. We have the Bering Star, and we've got the Shellfish. Don't mind the Shellfish. 150 pots, tank capacity 170,000 pounds. That'd be pretty cool. And back to the Northwestern, which has 200 pots. I think we might go the Cornelia Marie for this one. I don't know. I'm guessing everybody wants me to go the Northwestern, but I think I'm going to go in this one. Can we customize it? We can customize it. Let's customize the colors, and the cabin can stay at that color. The upper hull will go a bit. I'm going to go red. Well, the customization and stuff like this. Boat name, you can go in white. There we go. Boat name, drop shadow. Leave it in white. Waterline, let's do the waterline maybe in black. I don't know. We're going to leave all of the trim and all of that type of stuff as it is. Upper hull, I think we might go maybe, we could go in orange. Let's go in orange. I probably should put it in semi-green, but let's go orange. Right, let's apply and accept that. Cabin-wise, yeah, okay, we'll accept that. And the name, Cornelia Marie, or let's change the name. Why not? Vegemite with crabs. There you go. Oh no, let's Vegemite with crabs. Beautiful. Don't give it a drop shadow. No. All right, that should be good. Okay, let's accept that. Let's save the boat in a new save. And lovely. That's saving now. Beautiful. Let's load. And let's get out and do some fishing. Load boat. All right, let's accept that. Beautiful. I didn't have to load. All right. November 6th, King season. What's that? 12 million? 12,900,000 crabs. All right, cool.
Crabbing is an Olympic-style fishery. In other words, depending on how many participants and boats there are, there's only one quota for them to go out and catch. They're fighting for that quota. And depending on how much time you have to do it in, it's all up to you. Catch as much as you can in the time that you have to bring in the most crab that you can fish.
I am gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna plug my headphones in first though. Headphones are starting to run out. All right, we need to hire crew. We need to bait pots. Maybe 150 pots will be good. Yep, we can do that. Let's hire our crew.
When you're in port to hire a crew, you want to remember that there's only so much percentage to go around. The crew gets paid on a percentage of the catch and the money that's made when you come in and unload. You can't have all full share crew members because you won't have enough percentage to go around. You're going to need greenhorns or guys with less experience as well to make the deck work. So you're going to have to find that balance between full shared experienced guys and greenhorns with lesser experience, and see if you can't make that work and go fishing.
And then go fishing. All right, cool. Okay, salary 7%. Nick, salary 7%. He's actually pretty good. Emergency, speed, leadership. Oh man, how are we going to do this? How are we going to make up our mind? Mike, 6%. Okay, so we'll get Spike Perry because he's a Spike is a he's a greenhorn by the looks of it. Roxanne looks like she's a greenhorn. Let's hire her. She could be a deckhand. Yep. Actually, hang on. Speed. She's pretty quick, and she can be the chef. She can be the chef. So let's hire her, and she can be the cook and a deckhand. Okay.
Let's get her done.
Let's get her done. Let's see. We need somebody with experience. Nick. He takes 7%. Buster takes 9%. Stan Monster Hansen. Let's get Mike. Let's get Mike. Mike takes 6%. Mike is good at. Do we have somebody really good at engineering? Who's really good at engineering? Buster's really good at engineering. He's the best at engineering. No, Tom's the best at engineering. Let's grab Tom. We'll hire Tom. You can be the engineer. Okay.
All right.
And we will grab probably maybe experience. Doesn't have as much, but Josh's speed's a little bit up and his stamina's a little bit up. And he's good at first aid. Ooh, okay, so we'll hire him and he can be the medic.
Yeah, I'll give it a try and we'll see what happens.
Yep, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. We will grab him and he can be the bait boy. There we go, bait boy.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. And we need one more person, but we need somebody that is a boss. So experience, leadership. Who has good leadership? Well, Buster has good leadership, but Buster's worth quite a fortune. So we're going to go... Yeah, we're going to go Nick, I reckon, and he can be the deck boss.
I'll take a chance.
All right, beautiful. We are set up. We probably need a little bit more fuel. So we'll bring our fuel up. Now, when you go up, you'll see that your pots that you have on board, the more weight you've got on, but like you've got to balance your weight. So you can see here that with that amount of fuel, that is probably too much. So we're going to go about there. We can't go about there because it's going to cost us 50 something grand. So let's go there, which is 18 grand. Let's purchase. It's going to take an hour and a half. We've got 500 bait on board, 150 pots. Probably need to max out our bait actually. There we go. All right, let's purchase. Okay, here we go. We are nearly ready to go fishing. Beautiful. All right. All right, so we can see the boys working out there now, the crew. And all we need to do is start getting moving. Start this beast moving and get out of port. So I'm just going to use the, I think it was pager. No. We should be all right getting out of here. All right, lovely. Lovely. And there she is. Can we read the there it is, Vegemite with crabs. The Vegemite with crabs, guys. Let's go fishing. Let's go fishing. I hope you guys aren't disappointed that we didn't use the Northwestern. But I kind of feel like I don't know. I just feel like it's probably a little bit something different. All right, so if we go back in here, basically we've got the radar here. We can zoom our radar in and out. As you can see where the docking points are and stuff. Got a camera here so we can see what's happening on the deck at all times if we need to, but we can see out there and see what's happening. We also have our plotter here, and all the boats are out. Let's do a crab survey. Nobody knows yet. There we go. So I think what we might do is we might head out to here, and I reckon we'll lay some pots here. We'll see if we can go up. We'll see if we can go through here, get some pots in, maybe come back again. I reckon. Yeah, I reckon that's okay. And this is fast travel. Crabs. No fish crabs this season, so there won't be any data there. And weather, you can see the weather as well, which plays a big part of this as well. So let's fast travel out to here.
This is really tough for me. I'm not that strong.
Oh, really? Already?
Don't take the job if you can't handle it.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Roxanne. Roxanne. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to set a... No. Oh. Resume. Let's go back into there. We're going to set a line out here of 40 pots. We'll set another one out this way of another 40 pots. We're probably going into a bad area there. And then we'll throw another 40 pots there, and then we'll come back again. Right. I don't know whether we have enough pots for that, but that is what we are going to do. So let's close our map off. Got, 16 hours till the start of... let's just...
When you throw your boat into reverse and use a high RPM, a lot of time the stern is going to want to pull to the port. That's called propeller walk. It's being sucked over there by the motion of the propeller in a reverse direction.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate that, Sting. All right, so what we've got is you can see on our radar there. If we zoom in or zoom out, it doesn't really matter. I don't know whether we can actually lay pots yet or not. Or whether we actually have to wait. So let's put a little bit of oomph into it, and we'll line ourselves up with where we're going to throw our pots. And I don't believe we can put our pots down until season starts. So let's just line ourselves up. There we go, which should be about there, should be right. Let's we'll throw that into there. And what we will do is, I believe we'll sleep for 15 hours, maybe. I reckon we might. Let's see. Let's go until season start. And then once season start is on, we're going to drop some pots.
Our season begins with a shotgun start. In other words, you want to be out there where you're going to fish. You want to have your guys ready. You want that first pot baited and ready to go when the gun goes off.
Okay, cool. So we're just waiting, and I'll get them on the boat an hour before. I'll get them all set up, and there we go. Let's wait. 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour, and stop. Close that. Let's get them ready to go and ready to drop pots. So we should see them come out on deck. There they go. And hopefully they'll get that first pot ready. And as soon as season start hits, we're going to be laughing. We're going to start moving. So you can see all the you can see them doing their thing, getting the pot ready. Drop it down. You watch them climb in. Somebody will climb in, and like they'll place it on there. Somebody will climb in and throw some bait in. There we go. They've opened it up. Where's Bait Boy? Here comes Bait Boy. Bait is in, and we are basically ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I am going to move that, and I'm going to move us forward, and hopefully we've got 38 minutes until start. Hopefully we'll be on this first pot, and when we get on this first pot, we will be ready to go. 33 minutes until season start. We want to get that pot out as soon as we possibly can. I can set a oh no, I believe I can set a waypoint, but I'm not going to. I'm going to manually control it. Okay, let's fast time for a sec. There we go, 4 minutes.
The season is now. Let's get this party started.
Let's get this party started and put a little bit of oomph in and drop.
Just because you hit that buzzer doesn't mean that the guys are ready. And a lot of times they'll launch that pot when they hear that sound immediately. They do it by instinct. The guys are so used to hearing that sound and pulling that lever, it's almost better off for you to check and make sure that everything's ready to go down there.
It is ready to go. All right, lovely. First pot should be in the water, I reckon. Have they put the first pot in? Well, they did have it ready. Hey, no, don't sleep. What are you doing? Where's my drop? It's there, I believe. Okay, Simi may have messed that one up. He may have messed that one up completely. Oh well. You can only do what you can only do, right? We're a couple of minutes behind now. All right, let's roll. Or did I hit the wrong buzzer? While somebody's in there, I can actually get it dropped. Don't want to do that. And there it goes. Right, let's move, boys. Let's move, boys and girls. We'll get our run out. We'll follow this. They should be organising the next pot, and I'll keep the boat in line, and then we should be all right. We're going to be probably one pot out, so let's keep this moving. We've got to figure out exactly what the best knots are. There we go. Right, buoys coming out, bait going in. Guys are ready to drop and drop. Lovely. We'll see how much crab we get here. This is a result of a survey, so at the start of every year, I think the Coast Guard go out and do a survey of crab locations and stuff and how many crabs are there, and then they set the quota for the season. So hopefully we've got good crab in here, and any of these locations where we get the best location, we will have records of where we've got the best crab, and those records will be able to sort of go back and throw some other stuff in.
We seem to have an issue.
Repair.
I'll take care of that. I'm sure it'll be fixed in no time.
Bugger. That's the last thing we need. Drop the pot. Leave down. Come on, bait. Bait. It doesn't look like we can do it until this issue's fixed, so season time. They've been there for an hour and we've only dropped one pot. We've already been in for 1 hour and 30 minutes, so I don't think that they can drop the pot until this electrical issue's fixed. So what we may do is go back into here and fast time for a sec.
If you got 4 or 5 guys that are already deprived of sleep, ultimately they're going to need some sleep. So 4 hours might be beneficial to you and your crew, but you can get by for now on 30 minutes. Choice is yours.
Well, they can't really sleep because we haven't laid any pots yet. Bugger, they're all sleeping. They're all sleeping. I should have had them maybe sleeping while the boat was getting fixed, right? May have been a little bit better. Don't know what this gauge is down here. That's fuel. There's a fuel gauge there. I'm just waiting for this thing to be fixed. There we go. Broken electrical panel fixed. All right, lovely. Let's get everybody back out.
Get it done.
So the red is their energy basically, and the yellow is their morale. So as long as we get some good crab, then everybody will be super happy. Super happy. So we can go into here and we can see what they're doing there, but we can't spin this camera around. So thankfully, we can see everything from here. All right, we've missed another drop spot, unfortunately, but
If you hired me to cook, I should probably go do it now.
not now. Okay, let's get that bait in. Thankfully, we've got really, really calm waters for our first fish too. All right, drop it. Let's get some speed happening. And there they go. Beautiful. We'll work out our speed at some point in time. Work out exactly what speed we need to be running at. Say possibly about 5 knots or something would probably be all right. Maybe a little bit faster, but we'll see how we go. Right. Takes time. Takes time. All right, buoys are out. Everybody's doing their thing and drop. Look at that. It all works so much better than the the previous Deadliest Catch that I was playing. Right, let's see how we go. Let's bring our speed up just a little bit. About 5 knots. Probably on the map, you probably want to be... You can see we've dropped one there, we've dropped one there, and then we've got one down here as well. So the soak time on these is around about 24 hours, I believe, in this. So let's see if we can get the rest of these pots out. I know that putting the pots in too close together is not a good idea, but we've got a couple that we need to catch up on. So, all right, I'm going to get all of these out, guys, and I will see you when that's done.
Working your crew too hard brings along fatigue. Fatigue brings along bad morale. Bad morale is bad as a boat as a whole. You got injuries, you have slow productivity. It's just bad in general. If you want to make money, give your guys a little rest.
I think I just got told off for pushing the crew too hard. So what I'm going to do is I'm trying to get this run done, but I don't think I'm going to get this run done. So we may have to actually, I may have to stop in a sec because as you can see, everybody's getting pretty tired, but we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. We might let them sleep a little bit. As you can see, we're starting to get lower on crab pots as well. So, but we are dropping a few in the water. Dropping quite a few in the water. So I may end up letting these guys sleep for at least a couple of hours. Just to avoid injuries and stuff like that is a better way to go. Because the last thing we want is for their morale to go right down and for them to start injuring themselves. So I'm just keeping my eye on what the guys are doing. Just making sure that we're not gonna get anybody killed. Okay, there we go. In you go. And up it goes. So we may actually have to call it on this. I think it's probably the best bet. Oh, I mean, we're really pushing the limits, but they're going to have a 24-hour nap soon as well. So hopefully Nick can keep them motivated a little bit, just for a little bit longer, just a little bit longer, please, just a little bit longer. But then I don't know whether they make mistakes like forget to hook the buoys to the pot as well. So that could always be a dangerous thing if you overwork them. Yes, it probably could be in real life, but maybe not in this game. But I don't know. I don't know whether it is or not. Okay, they're ready to go. Let's do that. Let's hit it. Out go the buoys and out goes the crab pot. Right, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Come on, just a little bit further. Just push it, just for me. Just for me, will you? Just for me. And it looks like the crew are actually changing themselves around, like swapping themselves around as well, which is pretty interesting. So we've got... so what have these been soaking for? 4 hours, 4 hours. Okay, okay. Keep that going. We've got a couple more pots to throw in, just a couple more, and then you can all have a big feed, big feast. Okay, Josh has had to go off and sleep. This is he's a greenhorn. This is the last one. We'll drop this, and then everybody can go and rest. This is all we need to do is just this very last one. So get that lid closed. Get that lid closed, guys. Get the lid closed and then drop. Once it's in the water, you can all sleep. There we go. Sorry, fellas. Look at them all. They're all looking so tired. I've worked them so hard. All right, so what we're going to do... I don't think we have an autopilot on this. Oh, no. I don't think we have an autopilot on this boat. but I would like to autopilot. I would like to autopilot over to here. No, not that one. I keep pressing the wrong button. I would like to autopilot over to here. So what we're going to do is we're going to move over to here. Going to fast travel over there. And we're going to keep our eye on the pots. So the soak time on these pots is 14 hours. So I'm going to keep going. 17, 18, 19, 20. So we'll go to 24 hours soak time, which is about there. And we will head around and head towards our pots. It should be around this way. There we go. You can see, I don't know what boat that is, but it looks like these are our pots over here. Let's just take a quick look. They are off the port side there. And it looks like that's our first lot there. So let's spin around. How are we going? Yeah, we're coming into line up as well. So we'll get everybody up in a sec and get them ready to start pulling pots, and we'll see how we go. Thankfully, again, it's not really rough, so that's a good thing for us. So we need to turn to the left to pick up these pots. Well, it's saying we need to turn to the left to pick up these pots, so I'm guessing we do. That might be somebody else's over there, I reckon. There we go. We should be heading straight towards our pots now. And we did, I believe we did miss the first one. So we missed that one. And that's the one that we want, which is the second one. So let's keep our eyes peeled. That's them. That would be them right there, I would say. So let's get everybody in position for hauling. Let's slow the boat down because I'm getting a little bit confused. We've got a line across there. I just want to have a look on here. So if we turn that way, I believe that line there is ours. Yep, that's somebody else's line that runs across that way. So they're crabbing in the same area as us. All right. So you need to get into a relative position to pick these up. So make sure that we're picking our pots up. Not anybody else's. And I don't know what the autopilot is on this. I don't think we have an autopilot. Now, when you approach these, you don't want to be going too fast because these guys they actually have to be able to catch these. So let's see how they do. Moving forward. And I mean, we're pretty close. But they can miss them. I did have them out here when I was doing all the tutorial and stuff. So let's keep this moving. They're going to tell us how many crabs that we have on board, which is going to be good. And we're going to keep following this string. Doesn't look like it might be all right. Might be all right. And what we really should be doing is actually stopping, because if these are...
After you haul your first pot, you're going to need to decide whether to stack it or set it back and rebait it. Depending on how much crab is in there, you might want to just try that area one more time. That's up to you. Remember, if there's nothing in them, get them on board and get them moved.
Yep, absolutely. 63 keepers. Let's set it back again. All right, so we'll let them set that pot back. And we'll keep going. Okay, so morale is pretty low for Tom and for Spike and for Nick. So let's keep moving. And we'll get ourselves over to the next one. We'll bring the next pod in. I don't know what's a good haul. I'm not exactly sure what is a good haul, but when I did the tutorial, they were talking about 63 or something being a pretty good haul. He missed that. And did he get that one? Come on, you can get him. You shitting me? All right, we're going to have to go into reverse. That was an easy one. I wonder who that is. It'll take time, won't it? Maybe we're too close. Maybe that's the problem. There we go. You got it now. All right, let's see how many crab we've got here. It's looking like there's a bit of a haul in there. Lovely. Tip it out. I mean, we may get a if it's in the 60s, then we may get like a 70 haul or something like that if we put them back in again and see how they go. But when we find a really good area, 75 keepers, set it back. So somebody will set that back while we're going. There we go. Lovely. Perfect. Let's move to the next one now. Now, we may have been a little bit too close to those, so... Oh, you're going the wrong way, Simi. You're steering the Vegemite, which I just realised I didn't put a G in. Or a G didn't go in, so... I'm going to have to fix that up, aren't I? The V-mite. It's the V-mite. Okay, and being a relatively inexperienced crew, we're probably going to suffer. Some misses here. Let's get ourselves in. Let's see if he can get this. So we're a little bit further away this time, which will probably be all right. I need to keep this thing moving though. Well, that was pretty poor. There we go. That's it. All right, what do we got on this? Let's see how many we've got on this. 75 on the last one. 62 on the one before. Is this looking all right? Yeah, it's looking pretty good. We'll keep the boat moving. We're probably going to set this back again as well. In it goes. And we have 69. Let's set it back. All right, we'll keep setting them all back when they're that good. We'll keep moving up here. And in it goes. Lovely. All right, we'll see if 5 knots is okay for catching this. All right, beautiful. Well, there's an axe and a hammer over there. So it's going to be interesting to see when we start getting snowstorms and stuff like that, just and sort of ice storms and stuff. It's going to be interesting to see just how you idiot. There we go, got it. Like getting the crew out there and getting them to start breaking ice and stuff like that's going to be pretty cool. I know that this episode's going to be quite long, guys, but I thought that we would get the whole lot done. All right, what do we got on this one? 63. Set it back. Definitely set it back. We'll put a little bit into the boat. But what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to finish this episode here. And in the next episode, we're going to finish picking up the rest of these. And then we are going to, once we've picked up the rest of these, we're going to go back into Dutch Harbour. And we're going to sell our catch off. So I will see you guys in the next episode. If you do want to, if you're really interested in the series on this, let me know. I'm probably going to do one anyway, but this is actually really, really good. So even considering the ratio. Have a good one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.